The main movements that we look at joints doing are flexing and extending. That's basically opening and closing a joint. When we look at a dog, it can be a little bit different to when we look at humans, how we might refer to those anatomical terms. So with a dog, when their arm goes forwards, their shoulder is extending. When it moves back, their shoulder is flexing. And it's the opposite on the elbow. So when they close this way, they're flexing, opening this way, they're extending. So those terms are really important because we need to think about which direction the joints move when we're exercising them, but also when we're thinking about how exercises are suitable for our sports. We need to be able to think about the movements dogs need to do in their sports and how we can replicate that in fitness. So you can see that this diagram is showing some of the main muscles that are really anchoring that front limb to your dog's body, and they're attaching from all the way high up on the top of your dog's head, down their neck, attaching to different bony points on that thoracic limb, and they're going all the way across the rib cage and attaching to the core. So it's not just the muscles of your dog's front limb, it's also the core muscles that attach that limb to the body and help support and move that joint that we need to think about. What the end product looks like is that your dog can keep their rear end relatively still, their core engaged, and hop from one platform to the other, and then be nice and still in a nice stand on that platform before they hop across to the other platform. So we're getting that pushing off with the shoulder and the landing. So both of those things are going to exercise your dog's muscles in different ways. So this is less of an exercise and more of a check of toes, as well as desensitizing her to having her toes handled. I'm also checking her wrist, flexion and extension, a small amount of rotation, and just checking how her carpal is feeling as well. And you can see that although she got a bit bored of me doing that, there's no reactions. She's not doing anything abnormal for her when I touch any of those areas or move them through any of those ranges of motion.